Hi guys, it is Dr. Cody Dukes and we are back again for yet another video. Now you already know what to do. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like this video. And if you're not already, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Now today guys, I want to talk about something that happened this past weekend that had the entire social media world on fire, and that was the versus battle between Omarion and Mario. Now, while this battle was really long and had like two different parts, there were like, two different battles going on at the same time. You had Ray J and Bobby Valentino versus Pleasure P and Sammy. And then you had the Omarion versus Mario battle. The thing that got the people most talking is the fact that some of these R&B artists, and I won't name any name, but some of these guys who've been stars had, hit records and, top Billboard, Billboard hits and things of that nature, that some of them actually, even though their job and careers have been based on their ability to sing and to perform, that many of them actually lack the ability to sing and perform. A lot of them really were not good singers. In fact, that was the truth for quite a few people who were on the stages. In fact, it was even pointed out by some of the opposition that I think the words were, "I sound better on your song than you do." But the reason I want to talk about this today is because what we saw happen on that versus stage is actually something that is very possible for us to see happen in our own lives as we're trying to thrive and be successful and move up and get certain positions in advance and get certain jobs or maybe make certain teams, so on and so forth. Is we will be faced with this opportunity to live a lie. We'll be faced with this opportunity to be able to exclaim certain things about ourselves in our attempts to sell ourselves, in our attempts to get others to buy into us, to believe us, to invest in us. And sometimes we also will have the ability to write checks that we simply cannot cash based on our own ability. And one of the last things you want to do is to be caught in that predicament, to be caught as someone who is filling a role that they're actually not able to fulfill, right? I remember I was in a job interview and I was, I basically all but had the job. But the more and more I was listening to this hiring manager talk, the more I realized, I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any of the skills that she thinks I have for this job. I don't know if she just didn't read my resume or if she just skimmed through it. But like, she's just throwing out a bunch of things. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Are you sure you read my resume? But long story short is, I basically told her, ma'am, I don't think I qualify for this job. And the more she went through it, she started to see what I was seeing. And the only, some people might say, well, Cody, that was stupid. You had a job. Well, yeah, here's the thing. I would rather not have a job than to get a job and then be found incompetent, right? Because now that's one reference I'll never be able to use, right? One person, I'll never be able to put on another application. And when they ask me at my new job, why did you leave your last job? Oh, I just didn't agree with the managers, and they call over. What happened? Why? Yeah, he was completely incompetent. I'm not willing to deal with that. And so one of the last things you would want in life is to get into a position because you sold yourself as being this amazing, whatever, R&B singer. And then you get on stage with no background vocals, with no tracks. And people realize you can't sing at all. It's the last thing you want. So be real. Instead of embellishing your abilities, why don't you work on getting your abilities better so that when you tell people you can do things, you're not just speaking from, dream world, you're actually speaking about what's real. That's the video, guys. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like this video. And if you're not already, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I'm uploading 5 videos a week. That is one every single weekday. I do inspirational and motivational content with a pop culture twist. I look at things like sports, movies, anime, superheroes, cartoons, game shows, you name it. I just try to find a motivational message that I can deliver to you in a way that's easy to understand so that you can take it and use it in your daily life so that you can be the best version of yourself. And if that sounds like what you're trying to do, then you should definitely subscribe, because this is the channel for you. Guys, how did I do? Let me know down in the comments. Give me tips and feedback on how I can get better. Give me suggestions on topics I should cover in the future. I'll do my best to go through every single comment and get back to every single one of you guys. Guys, I thank you for sticking around this long, and I appreciate all of the support. And the only thing I ask is that you keep coming back, because I'll keep coming back with more videos just like this one. And as I always say, guys, until next time, peace.